first pitch coming up. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What's the word on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's George Springer to start it off. Fastball for a strike. So we're off and running in game one. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Davis Schneider stands in now and watches strike one. Snell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a foul out of play. One out, base is empty.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And the first hit of the World Series is a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Guerrero now at the plate. First pitch misses.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman pulls that one down, 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
That clips a corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Chris Bassett.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Alex Call, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And that's off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. Out to short. One up, one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, first baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. There's the strike. Betts over at first with 1 away. Strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, and he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Batting fourth, catcher Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. That missed
1
by
ball,
a lot.
2
It's
strikes.
a ball and 2 strikes.
Two now.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Game 1 of the World
Leading off for
Series.
Toronto,
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Snell back to work. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Not
One ball,
close with that
two strikes.
one. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's
2 balls,
downstairs and
2
outside. That one misses. Ball 3. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's a ball.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. One down, base is empty. Way
2-2
outside, now 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Slider misses outside. That one the other way, and a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ernie Clement, batting with one down, takes a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. That's in there. Strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Here goes the runner. Throw to second. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count 2-1. That catches the corner. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
On the corner for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
2
zone.
strike.
That's to third. Clement throws across the diamond and quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. Just missed. Check swing, called strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
In the air, left side. Schneider under it. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, left fielder,
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. And 1-2. Center field. Edman going after it. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So the batting order turns over. Here's George Springer. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1. On the ground, out to short. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting, left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Now at the plate, Davis Schneider. Doubled his first time up. And that's through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Way inside.
2 strikes.
On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. And a pitch. Outside with a breaking ball. Caught and missed. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. And a curve misses outside. On the ground to 3rd. Jump throw. In time. Got him.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from 3rd base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play 3rd base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Now, Andy Pajes. Outside low. 1-0.
That's outside.
And that is out of play. And a foul ball. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. Three and 2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Alex Call. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw into 3rd, not in time. He's safe.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
2 on, 1 out. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Roll to short, could be 2. 1 at second. Relay to Guerrero, in time, inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Start of the 4th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Inside. Going to count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
For the Blue Jays, second baseman, Bo Bichette.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. Swings through that one. Bichette, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Freddie Freeman. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of the World Series. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Get out of town. That's worth the price of admission. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Drew, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hard hit left side. Clement over to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Caught looking his first time up. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. And there's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Game 1 of the World Series. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Snell back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line to left. Hauls it in for the out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Straw stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one the other way. Edman slings to first. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. First pitch just misses. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He reached out a walk his first time. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call. And that's outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one missing inside.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Betts in the box again, takes a strike. Call off the first with 2 away. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. Top 6. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Fought off foul.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. Two now. Another strikeout for Snellzilla. He's been dynamite in this one.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Davis
Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. A little bit high maybe, and that is ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The Blue Jays down by a pair here in Game 1 of the World Series. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the automatic. There's the swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention. There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
High fly ball out to left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Trey Savage.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 39.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 68 also getting ready. That's outside. 2-0. Just missed.
Outside.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Varsho settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Up the middle. Slings to first. That ends the frame. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead, your starter's still on the mound, and there's a chance he finishes this thing. Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one misses. 1-2 the count. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pajes makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chop to the right side. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
Number 63.
Max Muncy at the
Off for
dish.
the Dodgers. Third
Fisher
baseman,
in his rookie
Max
season, 24
Muncy.
years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. That misses, and the count is 1-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And downstairs. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Tommy Edman at the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering way off the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, center
Here's
fielder,
the center fielder, Andy Pajas. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's ball 2.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Fouled off left side.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
That catches the top part of the zone. 2-2 now.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Klein.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 61, Will Klein.
So digging in,
Leading
Ernie
off for the
Clement.
Blue Jays, third baseman,
When you talk about a
Ernie
neat
Clement.
defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
That clips the corner. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now it's going to be Miles Straw. That is upstairs for ball one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Tying run at the plate. That one finds the corner, and it's a ball to strike.
One ball, one strike.
On the ground to short. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
A very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Check swing, no appeal. Up and in, 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
George Springer on deck, hoping for a chance to hit in the inning.
And if he gets up, Boog, big time power, he could tie the game with just one swing.
Foul ball there. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next, for
And the
the
batter
Blue
is
Jays,
George
the
Springer.
designated hitter,
0 for 3.
George
A
Springer.
fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one inside. Ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
With the tying run at the plate here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that's fouled off. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Really important at bat coming up now.
Davis Schneider digs in now. Tap foul at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him! That's out number 3. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into
68.
the bottom of the 8th. Number 68.
Mason Fluharty.
And now here's the
Leading
Dodgers
off for the
designated hitter,
Dodgers,
Alex Call.
Designated hitter, Alex Call.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that one is inside. That one
That's
off the
ball
mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's
shortstop,
Betts. 1 for
rookie
3.
Betts.
There's a strike. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the strike at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Good job to fight that one off. That one almost got him.
Ball 2. Full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, Bichette. Handles, throws to first. Mookie retired, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman down. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
And now, Will Smith. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs. And a ground ball to first. Has some trouble with it. Recovers in time to get the force. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Jackie Dubois.
Now pitching
I think
for
closer
the
has to be
Dodgers,
one of the toughest jobs in
number
baseball.
2.
And We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch just misses. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez sizing it up. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Bo Bichette.
He's 2 outs away. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Ball one there. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Nice at bat right there. Puts the ball in play and brings in a run from third. Now they only trail by 1.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
A 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
One strike away from securing game 1. Stays alive. Swing and a chopper out to short. And that one finds its way through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.